guys, what's up? It's me, Lena here, and I am back with a review for Best Friends Whenever, guys. I haven't seen you since 2 months, for 2 whole months, because last time I saw y'all was December 6th on the Girls of Christmas Past episode, and it's February 21st. We already knew in a whole new year, and it's like, what happened? But now, see, you guys, this is episode of Time to Double Date when Sid and Shelby have crushes and they don't know how to deal with it, and we're going to find out what they did. So let's start off from the first part. Barry and Otto was helping Sid with her mixed martial arts party where they go watch a mixed martial arts fight and stuff, and Barry was like, well, I'm really shy, but really he just didn't want to be there because he just don't like that type of stuff. So then Shelby came in and she was like, well, this is going to be my craft fair project, my craft fair where she's selling her jewelry and stuff. And then they like, well, what are we supposed to do? Like, are we supposed to split up, or do we just stay together and just go to one person's party because it was on the same night? Because Shelby put down that her craft fair was the same night as Sid's party on Sid's calendar, but Sid deleted her calendar off her phone, and then Sid wrote her party time on Shelby's hand, and Shelby washes her hands all the time, so it's like, that's what the problem lied. So Nada was like, well, I can tell you what to do. So then Shelby was like, well, maybe we can just time travel, jump to when the party, push the party back, I guess, and then push the other part first, and then it'll be okay. So they'll be all together because they're better together. That's what Shelby made the necklaces. So then Nada was like, well, I just do what me and Barry do, and we go rock, paper, scissors to wherever they want to go. So then Barry was like, rock, paper, scissors, and then he was like, yes, I got my, because Nada did rock, and then Barry had scissors, and normally rock beats scissors, but he was like, I got my rock cutting scissors. So then Barry was like, I like to give him, Nada was like, I like to give him a win every now and then because he really needs one. So they gonna try and travel and jump back and forth. And then Barry and Nada, they was trying to replicate the time travel and trying to do it again, you know, since Sid and Shelby worked out so well. So then Chet and Brenton came in and was like, we are not invited, but we are here. And then they started fooling around, and then they hit the zapper thing, the laser, and they freaking got lased, so now they switched the bodies, and now they like, what? I can't be in Chet and Brett's body. So then Barry's like, what's the problem? It's like when you ask your waitress to give you a Cobb salad, and she just gave you somebody else's identical Cobb salad. What's the problem? So then Nada was like, they're not the same person, you know, you need to be the same person in your own body. So then Barry was like, what's the problem? He really didn't know what the problem was, but they tried to fix it and it didn't work. The zapper was broke, and now they gotta try to find another way to get there. And Barry tried using a slam Brent and Chet together to see if that worked better, but then he tried it with watermelons, and then Brent and Chet was like, yeah, we'll do it, but then Barry was like, probably not the best idea to do it, and they're gonna think about something else. So then their mom was like, come on, come in for dinner. So then Barry's like, oh shoot. Nada was like, oh shoot, they onto us, they're gonna find out. So they went in there. So then Chet, was it Brett? I'm so confused. One of them is a pretentious art house indie like perk fan, and they like independent movies. So then when Asher was like, wait, usually that's the other one's thing, why don't you like mashed potatoes, and why do you like mashed potatoes? And she told her children apart. So then Nada just got rid of her and was like, okay, maybe we should just go, I'll take care of the kids and wash the dishes. So she was like, okay, peace, bye. And they had to fix this another way. So it was the party time, and for Sid's party that Shelby went to. So Shelby was like, every time you get excited, you punch me in the arm and stuff. So there was this guy sitting next to her, and he was like, you want to trade seats? I can take a punch. And she's like, what you mean? You think because I'm a woman I can't take a punch? So then Sid punched her again. She's like, okay, never mind, go over here. So then Drake got punched by Sid, and Sid was like, oh cool, you like being punched? And he was like, yeah, punch me anywhere. So she was punching him in his stomach and his chest and everything. She freaking body slammed him with her elbow, and she basically fell in love with him right there, because he was like, I'm a sucker, I got soft palms, that's my sucker weakness. And then he was like, and for big brown eyes. So it's like, oh my god, I like you and stuff like that. So then Shelby made her first sale when they jumped to the craft fair. She made $1.50, and then it was Sid was like, I thought you spent $10 on making that. And she's like, what? I'm a professional, and she sells jewelry like us. And then Sid met this boy that sell coasters that look like food, because she thought there was burgers, and his name was Joaquin. And then she was like, well, I know who's gonna like you. She was like, I think Shelby's gonna like you because Shelby liked the same crafty stuff. So then Joaquin and Shelby kind of hit it off and stuff like that. So they thought they found their peoples, but then that's not what happened. And Shelby was like, we found the people that we love. It's like a YA novel, I guess a young adult novel. And she was like, I like Joaquin's breath because it smelled like noodles. And I'm like, what? So yeah, then She and Shelby, they was just loving their peeps and stuff, and then Sid was like, what's up, soft palms? And Drake is like, okay, what you talking about, what you mean, I don't know you. And she was like, oh shoot, I forgot you don't know me in this timeline because we jumped back to my party and the timeline never continued. But Shelby know Joaquin, but Sid don't know Drake. So then they was like, why don't you just jump back in time and then split up? So then that's what they did, but they realized that they needed each other because they better together. Literally, they are. So when they did that, they was like, oh my god, what's going on? You know, Shelby was talking to Joaquin, and he's like, how you know my name? And she was like, you got a dumb shirt, you're gonna make fun of yourself. And he was like, what? That's kind of mean. So then Sid was sitting down. She was sitting down next to this girl. They didn't say what her character name was, but it was Carla Jeffrey. She was on a whole bunch of stuff. She's on a bunch of Disney shows and everything. She's an actress. Her twin brother's actually Carla and Jeffrey, who was on Ant Farm, who played China's brother Cameron. And it's really cool that she's on here. I'm so glad. Congrats, girl. So she was on there. So then she was like, I'm trying to, Sid was like, can you move over so I can sit next to that boy? So then she's like, what cute boy? And she's like, oh hey. So then Sid just kind of made a fool of herself in front of Drake. So then Drake's like, okay, peace. So then he left with Carla, and I was like, okay, that didn't work out well. So then Sid was like, maybe I need Shelby. Then Shelby was like, maybe I need Sid. So then they went to the other places. Shelby went to the party and Sid went to the school for the craft fair. And then Sid ended up hitting it off with Joaquin, and Shelby ended up hitting it off with Drake. So now they kind of feel bad because they both like the boys to their best friends that they thought their best friend liked. So they just all confused and stuff, and now it's not working. But then Carla was just talking to Drake to make her boyfriend Anthony jealous. So yeah, so they was never gonna get together. But yeah. So then Nardo was like, you left me to do the dishes, Barry. Why'd you do this to me? The kids are taking a toll on me. So Barry was like, we changed the Marcus's family. I didn't know their name was Marcus. Their last name was Marcus, Shelby Marcus. And he was like, we used a hot tub without permission a lot. We made their daughters time travel. We made their sons switch bodies. So it's like, we gotta fix this and stuff like that. And then Chet and Brett was all messed up, sleepwalking and peeing in the bed because they drank a lot of water and it was tucked in too tight. It was a lot of stuff going on. So then Shelby and Sid was thinking in their head, it's like, we really connected and stuff, and they was not gonna tell each other. Then the boys started texting them a whole bunch of cute stuff, like flowers and like nachos and stuff like that, and they was like, oh my god, we're gonna text tomorrow and break it off with them. So they went to bed, and it's like, okay. And you know, then Chet and Brett, they wasn't showering because they both didn't want to touch each other's bodies. So then when they started shocking each other because they had their onesies on, and the friction from the carpet, they started shocking each other. So then they ended up shocking each other so bad that they switched back bodies. So then Barry came in trying to explain to their mom, because their mom was like, well, you here for breakfast, you don't eat. And she's like, if you don't get fed, I can make a call. So then Barry was confessing and telling them all what was happening. But then Nada was like, wait, they changed. So then it's like, okay, well, let's run. So then Shelby was like, I hope I don't run into, you know, Joaquin and stuff like that, or hope they don't think we blew them off. So then Sid and Shelby just ended up confessing to each other, and they're like, we can't let no boys get in between us, and we gotta do better. So then they ended up telling the boys, and the boys was pretty happy. Well, first they was confused, but then they was pretty happy that they found out the girls liked them. So then at the end, Barry and Nardo interrogated them, was like, what are you gonna do about our girls and stuff? So then Nardo was like, Drake, do you like salt and vinegar chips? And he was like, no. And Nardo was like, I don't like him. I was like, I don't like him either, because I like salt and vinegar chips. And I'm like, who doesn't like salt and vinegar chips? But yeah, guys, that was it. And he was like, they grow up so fast. And that was the end of the episode. And congratulations to Carla Jeffrey and JT Neal, who played Drake, and JJ Warren as Joaquin, because that was a good episode and I really liked it, and I cannot wait to see more. I'm not going to see you guys until a month. It say March 20th on here. I don't know if that's true, but it say March 20th, so that's basically a month and a day that I'm not going to even see you guys for Best Ones Never. And I guess they're working on season 2. I don't know yet, but they should be working on season 2. It should have got renewed for season 2. I don't know if they're shooting season 2 yet. If it got renewed for season 2, hopefully so, because it's a pretty good show. You know, it's a lot of rights, feminist rights. I like that about the show, and that's a lot of funny stuff. It's not like too boring or too like annoying. So I really like it. And speaking of season 2s, guess what's premiering March 6th, season 2. That's right, another review I do on another show, another Disney show, an amazing Disney show with an amazing cast. Casey Undercover. It's coming back March 6th, bolder, stronger, and more classified. So I'm guessing that they got reinstated, they spy gadgets and stuff, and their whole work ethic, because the commercial looked like they were spies still. They was climbing towers and stuff. Zendaya's hair was blowing. And speaking of Zendaya, let me put this picture right up here that she just posted today or yesterday on Instagram. And she was like that girl on that show. It was a Shake It Up poster back here, and then it was a Case Undercover poster right there. And then her eyebrows was on fleek, and her face was on fleek because it's always on fleek. And I like the glow up from her as a cute little kid to her now. Like, girl, she look amazing. I'm just saying. But yeah, I cannot wait for Case Undercover Season 2. I'm so excited to see everybody. Zendaya, Camille, Veronica, Trinity, Kadeem, and Tammy, and everybody that's going to be on there. I'm like, yes, I cannot wait. I am so glad, because then I'm going to have 2 more episodes after that. And then have Stuck in the Middle coming on too, which got a lot of good reviews, guys, and thanks for watching it. So I cannot wait. Disney's going to have me on full-fledged mode Friday and Sunday, guys. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Subscribe to our channel. Comment if you like this episode. And check out our other videos. See you guys next time. Bye.